Hey y'all, grand rising, great afternoon, and please, if you're tapping into this in the evening, have a wonderful, blessed evening. I know it's been a minute since, you guys have seen me, do some readings here at the table. It got really busy for me, got a little hectic. Where I'm from right now, the NFL has taken over the whole town and they're doing the draft. So I've been super busy. But I'm back, y'all. So it has come to my attention while I was doing my last live this Wednesday that Glorilla had been pulled over and arrested for a DUI. This is not alleged. It actually did happen on Tuesday. She got out and unfortunately took a picture with a bottle of Taylor Ports on top of her head. Now, I know when you're young, you do crazy stuff. That's a part of growing up. But word to the wise, y'all, if you ever get in trouble, okay, especially something like this, never, and I mean never under any circumstances, make light of the situation publicly, especially because when you go before the judge, especially being a public figure, they're going to see that and see that you're making a mockery of the situation. And you can't guarantee that the judge is not going to have a vendetta against you to prove a point and make an example. Now, I'm wishing her well. I hope that she learns from this and she continues to grow. Without any further ado, y'all, thanks to everybody who made sure I knew while we were live that this was something that was happening, because I would have never knew, because like I said, I was busy. I was channeling something else. We were live and that was a long live. So show me the energy around Glow now that she's had this DUI. And y'all, they just released the video. So yeah. Just wow. It's not that she was even driving under the influence. It was the appearance of how the interaction went with her and the officer. Her clothes undone, her pants not zipped, having to be told about covering herself because one of her breasts got loose. It just, the whole interaction, it could be turned around down the line, but like I said, now is not the good time to make light of it. So as y'all can see, we've got the Three of Wands, which represents opportunities. Okay, so opportunities and ships coming in. And then you got the Wounded Warrior. So this is definitely going to affect opportunities for her. Hangman falls out, okay? So as far as like potential shows and brand deals and things of that nature, she's going to have to really do some work on cleaning up the image after this, because of I keep feeling like there's going to be friction with the judge. And if this judge gives her the type of friction that I'm picking up on, it's going to make it hard for her to travel and get around. Hierophant. There's the judge. The hangman with the judge is justice. Yeah, she's going to have to do her best, her damnedest, to not piss this judge off. Y'all, Temperance. So Temperance represents balance through a new beginning. Also, this is like a fire sign energy, Sagittarius energy. So this is something that can carry on up into the end of the year, like around December. Because Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who moves fast but doesn't quite, you know, think things through all the time. Like you jump in head first because you're thinking about, okay, well, I'm gonna just get in and out of this situation. So for her to do what she needs to do, she's gonna have to meet not only the necessary requirements of the judge, but she's going to have to really be mindful about how she communicates about this situation in the public. I knew I was feeling that for a reason. Justice. Justice falling after Temperance. So she has the possibility of having a second chance after this happens. You know, Chariot representing the vehicle. But she's going to really have to buckle down because this can affect her stability. And right now it's like she's taking care of, or could be possibly taking care of, up to 4 generations. Okay. Yeah, this falls under the 3 of Wands. Her ships coming in brings the stability that takes care of, like, let's say, you know, grandma, my generation, like me and my siblings, and then nieces and nephews, which will be like a 4th generation. Yeah, because she's the independent woman. So let's tap into this 9 of Wands. So Wounded Warrior, when it comes to the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is getting interesting because this is like her not seeing eye to eye with the person that is in charge of things that are attached to her. What do they want her to cut off? 2 of Swords. Independent woman, Page of Wands. So they're going to try to possibly, if not rebrand her, they're looking at new ways of marketing her because of this Hangman, which would be this DUI. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Yeah, this is showing me, oh yeah, this is like going from sugar to you know what, right? Ace of Pentacles to the King of Wands, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's going to greatly affect her income if they cannot repackage her and come to a really solid agreement with this judge. So like I said, she's going to have to grow up and look at this from a more mature place, because yes, you messed up. Yes, this is no laughing matter. Yes, this is serious. Thank God it wasn't as bad as Danny Lay. But these are all the things that the judge is going to look at. It's not just what happened, it's the what ifs. So she has to take this serious, and she has to meet these requirements. She may actually have to meet requirements for at least up to 6. They're saying up to like 6 to 8 months. The Lovers, okay? So the Lovers falling under the Hierophant represents choice. And this judge is going to, you know, this judge, never noticed until now he was throwing up the peace sign, Nero's cross. Y'all, this judge is going to really, really, really be a stickler for making sure that she understands the severity of what could have happened due to her choice. Wow. You know, riding around and just being wild and free and not really thinking of the bigger picture. Temperance. This is why the Five of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling. Excuse me. She's going to have to spend a pretty penny to get balanced through a new beginning. So it's going to cost her, if it's not the money that she's going to make in the future, it's going to cost her a lot in court fees and lawyer fees. This could possibly bring an end to a wish fulfillment. Y'all, if she doesn't take this serious, do not be surprised if the judge doesn't allow her the opportunity to move around. i.e., you want to go on tour, I don't think you should go anywhere. Eight of Cups just almost flipped out my hand. So I was walking away from a relationship. Justice, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the justice system with the Six of Pentacles, baby, listen. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. So a wish fulfillment that has to do with abundance, because Ace of Cups is not just love. Ace of Cups represents possibly what you love, but it also represents abundance. So yeah, she's to get out of this, because, you know, I want you guys to, for what you can see on the table. You see this Ace of Pentacles? This is somebody, you know, this is a cloud here. So a mystery person, okay, is handing over this pentacle. And then you see the Six of Pentacles. Now, I'm not going to, I'm not going to say that somebody's going to buy their way out of this, but this could be a high possibility, a probability for her to be able to get back on tour and do what she needs to do. But it really depends on if the judge allows her to, you know, learn her lesson through having to spend in court fees and legal fees and things of that nature, or if this judge decides to ground her by making her sit still for a while. Either decision is going to cost her. The Chariot. Yeah, so, you know, the Chariot represents forward movement. You know, she's got to think about, no matter what, she's got to keep it moving. She's got to do what she's got to do to move forward, to continue to take care of her family. So somebody's having a stern talking with her. And it's like she can be hard-headed. You know, she's a Leo the long way. Can't really tell her nothing when she's in her head about certain things. So now, it's like now the truth has to come forward. It has to come to light about, you know, ways of dealing with things, and her actions and her behavior, what got her into this. Okay, the Moon. There's something attached to this that either won't come out or just is being overlooked. Ace of Cups under the Page of Wands. So, y'all, remember I asked, what is being removed? What's being cut off? What's been taken away? And you got this Hangman for the independent woman who has to find new ways and approaches to go about things, from this Hangman to the Nine of Pentacles, which is the independent woman, and then the Page of Wands, which represents messages coming forward, or a way of thinking that fosters bringing new ideas into play that are attached to her abundance. So if she was in the middle of signing brand deals, okay, getting sponsors and things of that nature, this may have put a huge hole in her pocket, because those brand deals are deciding to cancel contracts and negotiations and agreements, depending on how this situation is handled, or just because this situation does not represent what they feel is their the identity of their brand. Yeah. Yeah, baby. And this falls under the Hierophant. So you got the Two of Swords and the Lovers, followed by the Hierophant. That means the judge is literally going to go hard on her because of her decisions. And this is why she's going to have to, she's going to have to come out of something. She's going to have to pay something. This judge wants her to, feel the fire so she can understand the severity of her actions. Okay, the juggling, possibly juggling with your life, juggling with other people's lives. And it's like Knight of Cups under the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. This is looking like they're going to have to find a way to maybe plea down, but it's still going to cost her one way or the other. It's going to cost her. If this gets plead down, it could be something like operating while impaired, but she's still going to come out of something. And the operating while impaired is not going to just automatically be offered. It's like this judge is going to make her hop through some hoops and hurdles to make sure that she's learned her lesson. So the clownery, the foolery, the laughing and joking about this, she's really going to have to either change her social media around to take down certain images right now. Yeah. Justice, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, listen. She could even be donating to charities or doing community service with large impact groups like Mothers Against Drunk Driving and things like that. They're going to maximize everything that they can get out of her and her star power to teach her a lesson about her behavior and what she has done. And this is going to bring the weight of the world on her shoulders. So I wish her well. And I hope that, once everything is all said and done, that she can assess the situation and realize how much worse this could have been and take it serious. I mean, it's one of those things to where even if you joke about it with your people, never come to the public and make this a laughing matter. She's even going to make, she needs to make sure, okay, I need to say it that way. She needs to make sure that even the people around her are not recording her when she's talking or during her private moments, to make sure that they don't post anything else with her consuming anything right now. Like, my advice is to go through your social media, privatize some things, possibly archive some things until this is over, or just remove things from your social media in general, starting with the Taylor Ports, on your head picture, and meet whatever the requirements are so that you can go on tour and you can work. Because if this judge doesn't allow you to leave the country, this judge decides not to, allow you to leave across state lines, all of this will affect how you make your money. Because nowadays, streams don't make the money that they used to. You got to get out here and get it. So thank you, everybody, if you made it this far with me. Thank you for tuning in while I tap in. And I'm going to call this reading to an end. This reading is adjourned. Like I said, I wish her the best. She's going to have to pick, the people that she's around a lot better right now. And she's going to have to really take this serious because she doesn't know what to expect from the legal system at this point. No matter what her lawyers tell her, they coach her through. She's got to pull her end of it so that things work out. I don't know if she's been in any trouble like this before, but if this is a first time thing, they'll be willing to work with her as long as she doesn't make a mockery of the situation. So, y'all have a great day, and I got a few more readings to knock out. Talk to y'all soon.